So I had a great session here at the United Nations at the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. I was able to engage with the Australian delegation, the New Zealand delegation, which are all opportunities for partnerships in the future. I was really amazed with the South American and Central American indigenous nations that are still experiencing the deep discrimination and disappearances. So they're really fighting their human rights in Central and South America, as indigenous people have been experiencing all around the world. Not to say that it doesn't exist everywhere, it's something that we all have to highlight and work on. I was here to engage and network with other nations to ensure that indigenous sustainability in the future and wealth and creating wealth is top of mind, because that's going to be important to providing revenues for the future. So I think overall it was a great event. I really think that the Canadian delegation can make some better statements in the future on economic development. There was some great, David Pratt made a very powerful statement about the Pope's apology, about the papal bulls being rescinded, a lack of justice for Indigenous people in Canada, and we're supposed to be one of the more developed nations. So there's still a lot of work to do. This is a great event. I'd encourage other people to also come and participate. I kind of said it's kind of like a chiefs meeting and a powwow combined, because the pride in outfits being worn representing your countries is very empowering, and the statements that people make and the recommendations being put forward are amazing. So there's room for an international indigenous organization to bring everybody together, to share best practices, and to really move our community forward, because we're very powerful and there's a lot of potential in our community. So Shannon Metatawabin, I'm signing off from New York at the UN Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues 2018.